Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 3. I know the title is probably lying because I decided to hold off until the last minute to schedule the stream and everything. So this is actually episode 3 of Valheim Funtime with Actually Gaming with me, Steven, with Freeze Peach Games. Let me switch this over. Wanted to say hey to the lovely Sherry. Thank you for coming by and enjoying the stream here. Why am I not showing? Oh, there we go. Now you guys can see the stream. Hey, look how professional and set up I am. So yeah, just gonna have a fun time chilling out here tonight. Do some running around in Valheim, maybe get myself set up with a slightly better hut. We'll see. I know I still need to do some oh, what was I working on last time? I know I got the flint axe, which I was really trying to get. Oh, that's right, I need to get more leather scraps. What was I trying to make with the leather scraps? The bow. Yes, that crude bow. As I was saying last week, a major game changer for technology for humans. The bow. Dating back over 20,000 years. I believe it was somewhere in the realm of the oldest bow. See, look at that deer. I'm never going to get that deer. The oldest bow discovered by humans was... that was made by humans. Oh, look at that, I got the deer. I believe it was dated to be somewhere in the realm of 27,500 years ago, roughly. And so I want that frickin' bow. Here, let's finish chopping this log. Yeah, come on, flint axe. So I've got a couple of topics I wanted to talk about tonight. As usual, I just sort of run around in the game, having fun, talking about things going on in the world today. Yeah, let's run out this direction, see what I find. Ooh, there's another deer. Oh, I'm gonna sneak up on him. Oh, those boar are gonna catch me, aren't they? Well, no deer, but 2 boar. I'll take it. Definitely wanted to talk a little bit about the Joe Rogan coming out and apologizing, which I thought was overall... I don't know, I understand he had upset some people, but I don't think it was necessary for him to come out and apologize because there's a compilation taken completely out of context of him saying the N-word over, you know, the 20-plus years he's been doing media. Oh, come on. Why can't I stab this neck? There we go. It's one of those things. Dude's been doing media for like 20-plus years, and it seems like a lot of people have just completely, conveniently forgotten the fact that comedy was edgy at one point in time, and he is a comedian. You know, we used to have more balls when it came to certain things. I mean, Louis C.K. used to say the N-word all the time in his skits. It was a very common thing for him. In fact, I remember there being one, I cannot remember the name of it. It's technically a documentary, but it was really just a sort of sit-down interview-style show between, oh, you whore, come back. Between, Louis C.K., Chris Rock, you know, Louis C.K. before he got caught jacking off into ferns. Chris Rock, who else was there? Jerry Seinfeld. He was the one kind of hosting the whole thing. Oh, that's a big bad mamma jamma. But there were several people there, and one of the jokes made was that... Oh, that hurt. Oh, that's a lot of Grey Dwarfs. Oh, that's a whole lot of them. Run! Run! But one of the major jokes that had sort of recurred was that, oh, okay, no, these guys are getting me bad. Run! Was that, Chris Rock and Louis C.K., what they had in common and what they did different than the other two comedians there was that they would say the N-word on stage. Alright, quit getting caught up on trees. So, I don't think that Joe Rogan should have apologized because, you know, over the, almost 30 years he's been doing this. He's said it a handful of times, and every single time it was brought up, it was completely out of context. Jeez. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it was taken completely out of context for him. He shouldn't have apologized. He shouldn't even say that it's not something he isn't going to say again in the future. Oh, the same deer. Oh, I almost had him again. And I'm getting a little skippy on this stream. Yeah, I'm really trying to save up and improve that, so I can start using my, better PC here. Okay, so I don't want to run that direction, because, wow, that kind of sucked. But yeah, he shouldn't apologize, and if, on the off chance that, I don't think it's going to happen from what they've been saying, but if Spotify tries to actually censor him, and not just their very soft version of censorship, which is, you know, putting a label on him, essentially an explicit content warning label. In fact, I think that'll do wonders for him. Oh, come here, you little bastard. I think much like in the 90s with the, you know, Tipper Gore and all those aggravating people, they, I think that the explicit content warning label is actually going to do wonders for Joe Rogan in the long run. And that if they do try to add some sort of label to him, it's only going to increase his views. Similarly, something else I wanted to talk about, I actually have a article on it I'll go ahead and pull up. Just a second here. Where was that? Ah, yes, I wanted to talk about the book Mouse being banned from the Tennessee public school, which, yeah, that was just, I thought it was frankly just ridiculous. They're trying to censor the book Mouse and take it out of, these Tennessee schools because it had 8 curse words and some nudity in it. I mean, how ridiculous is that? It's not supposed to be a happy, fun time, good feel story. It's supposed to be about the Holocaust. And oh, that's the wrong thimble. Trying to add these raspberries to my map. Yeah, I think that it's going to be the same thing with them censoring the book Mouse. They're going to just increase people's wish to see or read that book by trying to censor it. They're also not even, like, removing it from the school. They're just removing teachers from teaching about it in the classroom, but, if anyone sees fit, they can, ooh, I'm getting cold. Might be already time to run back. I just wanted more leather. But yeah, this is of course going to wind up with the Streisand effect. There's only going to be more and more people wanting to read the book Mouse now. It's going to be more popular than ever. It's already hit it's hit #1, I believe, on Amazon. This is the problem with spears. Yeah, they get kind of tough to pin things down with, but they do a good amount of damage until you can get that sword. But, yeah. This book is going to be... Mouse is going to be more popular than ever, the graphic novel, that is. And more people are going to read it, and the more they try to withhold these kids from watching... I mean, what do kids do naturally anyway? Kids are already inclined to rebel against what their parents tell them to do. That's the nature of childhood. Is you want to turn against your parents. You know, they tell you, oh, you can't read this book, you can't listen to this music, you can't play these games, you can't do this, that, or the other. What's the first thing a kid wants to do? Exactly the opposite of what their parents want. So, I say by all means, let these school boards, let these, the parent councils, the PTA members, let them censor all of these things. Let them try to censor or do a soft censorship on Joe Rogan. It's very much the Obi-Wan in A New Hope. You know, strike me down and I will become more powerful than you could imagine. Let's see what I got here. I can make a wooden shield. How many leather did I get? 4? Oh, I need to start labeling stuff. There we go. Oh, man. Still just a few short on those leather. Ooh, but I did get the deer hide. That'll be nice to have. And deer meat. I'm trying to remember. Did I make the beehive? I think I did make a beehive. Oh, I caught a queen bee. There it is. Bees need more open space. Okay. Well, I'll leave the bees there for now. Hopefully they don't die. Let's see. Let's get rid of some of this extra crap. Oh, I'm not going to be able to rest while that's fire's out in. Oh, I am just stuck in this rain with the cold. Oh well. That's fine. I like to live dangerously. Okay, so that was a bad direction to travel. But yeah, they removed Mouse. They removed a couple other books. Oh yeah, To Kill a Mockingbird? Seriously? The school board is trying to censor and keep kids from reading To Kill a Mockingbird. Like, what's the problem? Oh, let me guess. The problem is that Atticus Finch was racist, right? That's like the whole point of the book, is that Atticus Finch, our hero of the story, essentially, is a racist, but more than his hatred of people of other races, he believes in the law first and foremost. That is the most important thing to him. Is a fair and just legal system. No, that's problematic. Let's see if I can sneak up on this guy. Come here, you little bastard. Yeah, 2 deer. Give me your stuff. Ooh, another abandoned hut. Got some more bees for me? Oh, no bees. That's a pretty cool roof style, though. I might emulate that again in the future. But yeah, they censored To Kill a Mockingbird. Like, that... the whole point of that book is to try and bring people together, to try and fight against racist tendencies within yourself, to try and see beyond people from their immutable characteristics, and that we should be viewing people equally under the law. Like, that was the point of the book. What's your problem? That the main character also happens to be a racist? Well, the hero of the story, not actually the main character, but the hero of the story. I mean, seriously, how, like, that is the epitome of shooting yourself in the foot. I don't know, Just Some Guy made the argument that this was coming, in fact, from the right and not the left, and I could see that, particularly in Tennessee. I could see that being more of an issue from the right. But, I don't know, it seems weird, like, they don't want you learning about the Holocaust, they don't want you learning about, they don't want you learning about people trying to fight their own racist tendencies. You know, it just seems really weird. Oh, I'm never killing that deer. A 1 star, that's I'm gonna need the bow for that. Yeah, it just doesn't make complete sense to me why they're banning these books. And what their point is. Yeah, and I really think that a lot of these companies, like, Spotify's already invested so much money into Joe Rogan. I think it's strange that they would even be willing to have some sort of soft censorship on him when, I mean, $100 million invested into this one guy, this one streamer. And now you're gonna cave to some limp-wristed woke mob that wants you to censor him because his words are dangerous. Oh, we can't fight his words with our words because, you know, our viewpoints can't truly be substantiated. So we're just going to make sure that he can't be heard by anyone else. Well, the more you try to withhold people from listening to the guy, the more people are going to want to actually listen to him and hear his words and hear his opinions. At least that tends to be the route we see going. I mean, look at Alex Jones. They banned him. He made his own platform, and he's making more money than ever on his own individual platform. He's got people viewing him all the time. Let's see, we've got another stone here. A full belly, a full sail, the weight of spear in your hand, and a song on your lips. Let all the mountains crumble, and the seas boil to salt. One day in the sun is a life well lived. Okay, that's cool. Let's go find more stuff. I haven't been this way. Oh, hey, we got another small hut here. Come on, beehive. That's not even like a proper hut. But I have shelter. Not that it'd do me any good. But yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. I'm hoping that these alternative platforms, Odyssey, Rumble, what have you, will pick up their game a bit, make their platforms a little bit better. I think as far as interface goes, my favorite is probably Odyssey. I prefer their interface. I like that they're kind of trolls themselves. They like to just have fun. You know, they've got kind of this war, you know, shit-talking war going on with Rumble. And I think it's funny. I know a lot of other people are getting all upset about it, but, like, Tim Pool put out some tweet about, like, are you really going to be this petty, Odyssey? Because, you know, Rumble had offered Joe Rogan $100 million to come be exclusive for him. Or for them. Yeah. And so Odyssey puts out a fake tweet basically saying, hey, you know, we have 100 gazillion reasons for you to come join us here at Odyssey, Joe Rogan. It was an obvious troll. It was an obvious joke. Oh, crap. That sounds like a troll. Like a literal troll in the game. I'm about to get killed by a troll. With my crap armor, a troll will... Oh, yeah, that's a troll. I don't have a bow. Run away. Yeah, I don't have a way to defend myself against trolls in Valheim. In real life, you laugh at them. That's all the troll wants anyway. In real life, an actual troll, you either ignore them or you troll them back. That's all you gotta do. It's super easy. But yeah, anyway, I digress. Odyssey had put out that joke basically making fun of Rumble for trying to poach Joe Rogan. And Tim Pool's going out there like, oh, how are you going to be so petty, Odyssey? How could you be this petty? And immediately, and I think I put this out on Twitter, it was immediately like, are you seriously projecting that hard, Tim Pool? Like, everyone knows... If anyone's being petty anywhere, it's probably Tim Pool. I mean, the dude, it's not confirmed or anything, but the dude essentially fired Adam, which you can check him out over at The Krigler Show on YouTube, which I strongly suggest. I always liked Adam a bit more than Tim. It was nice to see his sort of transformation from being just sort of apolitical to becoming like this full-on Trump supporter that he is now. But he fired Adam because he was kind of jealous that Adam was getting more of the attention, and he would push back against things that Tim said. He would disagree with him and try and have some sort of argument, bit of a debate going on. And I mean, this is my speculation, but it seemed like Tim didn't really want to have that type of discussion, argumentation going on his channel. He just wanted people that were kind of yes men, and I mean, I guess he got what he wanted, because that's pretty much what he has now. I mean, Ian certainly is just a yes man, in my opinion. He occasionally, like, he'll say essentially dumb things, and Tim will call him out on it, and I guess it makes Tim feel better. Like, he's so much smarter and so much more in tune with the political climate than Ian is. But in reality, Ian would never push back that hard against Tim. You know, they have like their blowout arguments, blah, 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 but it's always over dumb shit. And I think the problem was that Adam would actually make sense of something. It's like, I don't know, that just that doesn't equate to me. You know, you're making this argument about Trump being mean and with his tweets and everything, but, you know, I think his supporters really don't care. I don't care. In fact, I find it funny. And, you know, I think that just really grinded Tim's gears. You know what really grinds my gears? When people try to argue with me on my own damn show. That's kind of the vibe I had gotten from Tim there. You know, we're going to chop some wood. Extra fun and riveting content, me chopping wood here. I went off on a tangent, didn't I? I was talking about something. Oh, that's right, censorship. Censorship. Yeah, my hope is, I know a lot of people are concerned that things like Odyssey and Rumble aren't going to be able to catch up to YouTube. They're never going to be as strong or as powerful as YouTube, but, you know, we don't know that. At one point in time, Vimeo was the big name in town. You remember Vimeo and Dailymotion? Those were the two big ones for a long time. Time to get clubbed to death. Oh wow, that spear does so much more work. Come here. There we go. Yeah. So I think that the more YouTube tries to control its content, the more they try to censor, especially with the way that, I mean, after the Vox adpocalypse, they've basically screwed over smaller creators. Like, it's now going to take a serious amount of luck and not just hard work for someone like myself, who's, I mean, I've been doing this, what, 4 months and some change? It's going to take some serious hard, like, just long time and a lot of luck to have a video that just goes plain old viral. And for me to really get some traction, or I'd have to, I mean, you know, I can't say I'm actively trying, but, you know, eventually I'll say some shit that pisses some people off. And that might have an effect beneficial to me. I might get some more views, some more reach from that. But because after the Vox Adpocalypse, the way that YouTube treats their smaller creators, I mean, it's very difficult, if not near impossibility, to really like rise up in the ranks and gain a strong audience like you used to be able to do. They've and I mean, you know, we can go blame Steven Crowder for that. I know he didn't intend for that to happen, but it's kind of your fault, Steven. I mean, they have the Crowder rule now. It is 110% your fault. But I think that all of this, especially the way that they're treating the smaller creators, is going to... Oh, I hate when it does that. That is a death sentence right there. All right. All right, we're chopping this tree down. See, after I chop these trees, there's a good chance that one above... Ooh. Okay, it didn't crash and kill me. There's that. Run away! Oh, okay, that was close. But what I'm thinking is going to happen is a lot of these smaller platforms, Odyssey, Rumble, they're gonna pick up more steam in the future, and one day we're gonna be having a distant memory of YouTube being the, you know, king turd on shit mountain. I believe that will be the case, and they're gonna do it to themselves by withholding their young creators or their newer creators' ability to rise up through the ranks and gain a decent following. They're going to do it through censorship, you know, all of these. I don't care so much about the tags that go on the videos of like, oh, this video, you know, please check out Wikipedia for more information on the Coof. That's what you need to do. You can't just listen to these opinions, these horrible opinions going on here. So I don't think that's actually going to be that big of a deal, so much as actually censoring people. Much like they did to Razorfist recently. They hit him. I don't know how many people are familiar with the... What do I have for weight? $2.99? I'm going to be dropping those rocks. Come here, Mr. Boar. Yeah, gotcha. Want your leather. Oh, really, just boar meat? That is uncool. Oh, there's boar trophy. Let me, Oh, that's not what I need. I got the boar trophy. Any leather? I got the deer hide. I've gotten one leather scrap so far. Boo. Okay, I need to head basically straight south to get back to me home. Yeah, Razorfist got hit with some misinformation claims, or as he would say, misinformation, over some total BS. You know, these companies deciding what is or isn't true. You know, they get to be the arbiters of truth, and you know what? I support an individual company's ability to do that. I just think they're being dumb. I think they're being absolutely stupid. And they are one day going to regret all of the censorship and control that they have on here as another company who allows a more free and open space will take over. But I am not just a man of science. We are men of hope. Yeah, what else was I going to talk about here? Let me check out this hut. Give me bees. I want the bees. No bees. Why is there an X over here? Did I put an X on something? I, like, almost die here or something and I forget about it? Yeah, let me take a look around real quick. Let me see. I know I had some other stories pulled up. Things a bit less serious than censorship going on in the world. Oh yeah, Kids in the Hall. I forgot about that. They will be doing a... What is this? I want to read the Kids in the Hall article, not whatever this crap is. Huh. For some reason, Slash Film got rid of my Kids in the Hall thing, and now I'm looking at 15 best documentaries you can watch on Netflix right now. I don't care about that. I wanted to read about Kids in the Hall. Oh well. But yeah, Kids in the Hall will be getting a 2-part docu-series, which, I don't know, I think that's actually a bit disappointing for me, because I had heard a little rumor that there was going to be there was actually going to be a reboot of Kids in the Hall. We were gonna actually get some new episodes. They had the whole crew back together. And I don't know about you guys, but I loved Kids in the Hall. I loved watching the reruns they used to have on Comedy Central. Those were going on in the 90s when I was a wee one, and I was left alone to my own discretion in a home with cable on an old TV that I actually had to get up and not just hit a button to change the channel. That's what most people had to deal with in the 90s. I had to actually go and turn a little knob. Now, it wasn't the old school knobs with only 13 channels on it. It wasn't like that. But it was a smaller knob, and I think the thing had like 60 channels on it. But yeah, I was left to my own devices with a VCR, a TV, and cable. And man, I loved watching me some Comedy Central back then. It was good stuff. And Kids in the Hall was my go-to for sketch comedy. I know everybody everybody likes talking about SNL. SNL was good back then. It was certainly much better than it is now. But nonetheless, Kids in the Hall, in my opinion, was the gold standard. Oh, got another deer. Give me some leather. Give me yo leather. Oh, I got deer hide. Deer hide ain't bad. What can I get rid of? Okay, deer hide's a good thing to have. Need to find some more boar. Want they leather? All right, Mr. Neck. And but yeah, they're supposedly going to be bringing a 2-part docu-series where they talk about Kids in the Hall, but they're also inviting on like all of these other stand-up comedians who, I don't know, maybe they were friends with the guys from Kids in the Hall, because after the show got canceled, they were given the axe. There were a lot of people who or a whole lot of people who they started doing stand-up, and so maybe that's where these people are coming from. But in my personal opinion, I had heard rumors about them just coming back and doing another season of Kids in the Hall, and I was really looking forward to that. I thought it would have been just excellent, fantastic for them to do. But did they? No. We get a 2-part docuseries where Janine Garofalo's going to tell us about how much she loved Kids in the Hall and blah, blah, blah. Ugh. Ooh, I could upgrade the flint spear. Let's, let me grab my, God, yeah, I'm still too short on leather, I believe, from being able to make the bow. What do I need for that crude bow? Oh no, it's 8 leather scraps. I got enough. I thought I needed 10.